Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Spurge Game Hunting. Check out the video and stay tuned to the end for all the pickups that I got this week. Alright, see you soon. Seal. Make a maybe pile. Alright guys, I'll be back. So who looks up all the prices?
The CDC manager did all these today. Because he had time to kill.
Well, next time tell him not to kill so much time. Star Fox. I will take that one.
Oh, Jesus. I won't.
For one of the most common games around, I'd never understand why it holds that much value.
I didn't get a stick because the wire thing is broken. Yeah. So I got a noise. I got a noise and
What's the time to come past this?
Oh, do you guys have the Game Gear? That'd be cool.
I couldn't get a stick. You can tell it.
Just the game.
I got the manual for it though, so maybe it just hasn't been found yet.
Yeah.
You can do it manually in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, inboxes of cards on top of that. Jesus.
See, dude? You're lucky man.
Apparently this is my day.
Oh, I want you to spend some money.
I have this one at home in the box with all the complete. Yeah.
You seen the one for 120, 114?
Yeah, it's over
right
here
there,
somewhere.
Right here.
Oh my God, that's.
You gotta get that, man.
Yeah, you want to lend me half of the money?
Dude.
That's full retail though. 115 is full retail.
30% off.
Yeah, but even then, I can't spend that much on one game.
You were so excited about James Smith.
Dean's an odd duck.
Have you taken the trip back to furniture yet?
No, there's a guitar back there?
There's two. No, they only took two of the guitars. One of the things. They had a 16.
Paper Boy. Metroid. That's it for the games.
That's it. Did I miss anything?
I'm looking. I don't see anything.
There's another comment.
Oh, there's that one. Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Why is that one 20 and this one's 50?
I
That
have
doesn't
no
make
idea.
sense. Oh, I want this one. I kind of want those four. I wish I could get that one, but you know, if they want to make it $14.99, I'm sure somebody will buy it. But being full retail at $115, even this one too. Super Metroid. Hooray! What should I take? I might take these four.
Yeah. Oh, they have to call and talk to John.
Ocarina of Time, Mortal Kombat. Alright. So just found this. I don't know if you can see that. It says 3DS. It's Savers for $7. Can't beat that for $7. Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like the video, enjoy the video. You know, a little bit of both. Anyway, I just got a GoPro from a buddy of mine, the same one I used over the summer. This that you're watching is not it. I tried to set it up and tried to use it, but it keeps giving me an SD card error because I think the SD cards I have apparently suck. The one that he had with it was not there, so I gotta call him. Anyway, not a big deal. I'll figure it out. We'll have it for the next video. Anyway, so we're going to dive right in. I don't have a real lot of stuff, but I got some stuff to show you guys. As you saw in the video, my Savers had a bunch of games come in. And before I even get to that, I'm going to show you some toy pickups that I got. I'm kind of spitballing the idea right now to do another series on toy collecting. Stuff that I collect, stuff that I like, a lot of 80s toys, like G.I. Joe, Transformers, Star Wars, stuff along that lines that I can find and pick up. Stuff I had when I was a kid, in the mid-late 80s, very early 90s. So I'm just going to show a couple things that I've picked up. Not everything, there's like 3 or 4 things. But one of my favorite things is since I've been a kid, my dad has brought me to the monster truck shows. If none of you guys have ever been to one, you should check it out at least once. It's always a good time. These huge trucks just crushing cars, running in circles, doing all kinds of stupid stunts. Those of you that have seen it know how much fun it is. My dad's been bringing me since I was a little kid. We went last year and a couple of years before. We've gone almost every year. Very few years in between have we not gone. This coming year, we're going to go to Foxborough Stadium and go see it in a large football-sized stadium, so that should be a ball. But anyway, for that whole intro, my favorite truck is Gravedigger, as I'm sure many people are. I've watched him since the very beginning of Dennis Anderson up through now, because Dennis doesn't really drive anymore. But I recently went to Savers. I didn't get this on video. I was with my family after dinner. And they had this truck sitting there. It's a remote control truck. It does not have the remote, doesn't have batteries or anything. But this is the truck. As you can see, in accordance to the size of my television, this thing is friggin' huge. This truck with working and everything, I don't know if it works because it's missing the battery. But anyway, it's really cool even if it's just a display piece. The truck by itself, in current condition, goes for about 80 bucks. If it had the remote and it was working and everything, it could go up to 150. So for $5, that was an awesome find. I'm going to see if I could find a controller, maybe be able to use it and play with my cat with it, because I think he'd be fun. Anyway, a couple other things. I picked up a few G.I. Joe toys. They're missing parts, but I still like them. I've been getting them cheap. I recently picked this up. If you guys follow my Instagram account, you would have seen it. If not, I will put the link below, and definitely check out my Instagram because you'll see stuff as I get it before I do the video. First off was a little G.I. Joe boat. It's missing parts, yes, but that's fine with me. I'll find them as I go along, maybe pick them up. The cool thing about that is Tiger Force was always one of my favorite G.I. Joe lines. When I was a kid, my aunt worked for Hasbro, so I used to get all the toys. Before people, I had everything. But anyway, this next part is a G.I. Joe transport. I believe it's the AMB or something like that. Anyway, I found it for $3.99 at Savers. So that little guy there. It's missing a few pieces. Missing the gun turret on top. But I don't care. I'm sure I can find the gun pretty cheap online. So those are my toy pickups. I'm going to try to, like I said, do a toy series with more pickups and stuff. Mainly G.I. Joe stuff, because that's what I've really kind of gotten back into with picking up the little pieces here and there. It's really kind of brought back my love for it. I really wish I kept a lot of stuff that I had when I was a kid, but we all say that with everything. I wish I had all the video games that I had when I was a kid. But what are you going to do? So, without further ado, jumping right into the games. So, I found this guy when I was out with my wife. I paid like $2 for it, but I thought it was kind of cool. It's a secret codes book. Tons of codes for PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 and 3, Game Boy Advance, PSP, Nintendo DS, Wii, Xbox 360, and the original Xbox. I just thought it'd be kind of a cool shelf thing to have. I know we can get probably 100% of this online. This was back before online was huge. You know, with finding codes and everything. I don't even know really where to begin. I guess I'll just dive in with this stuff. So, I got a couple Wii games. These were going to be recoupers, 100% recoupers, and now they're not, unfortunately. And I'll show you in a second why. I got the two of these together, Wii Sports and Wii Fit. I could have been able to resell them for like 12 to 15 bucks. I paid $4 for them. But unfortunately, inside the Wii Resort is Wii Play. It's like a $2 game at best. So unfortunately, they're probably just going to go in the pile with the other Wii games that I have. And probably just sell them all as a lot, because I can't do anything with them. And it was bought at Savers, and you can't really return stuff to Savers, so I was kind of SOL, unfortunately. So, after that, I picked up some PS2 games. These two I picked up... These four I picked up yesterday, just before the snowstorm hit. I say storm, but we only got like 3 inches, which isn't really a lot of snow here in Massachusetts. But I picked them up. They're not huge end titles. One of them will be for trade for now. Actually, probably all of them will be for trade. But for now, they'll just sit in my collection. No rush to get rid of them. These discs are all in really nice shape, by the way. Kessen 2. I don't really know much about this. It looks like it's a battle type game. But I grabbed it because it looked something I haven't seen before, so I figured I'd pick it up. If I'm saying this wrong, let me know. Genji Dawn of the Samurai. Again, I don't really know much about this. I don't know if it's an RPG or a fighter. It's only a 1-player, so it's probably like an RPG, something along that lines. If I'm wrong, let me know. I don't really know anything about it. This game I picked up over the summer for a couple bucks. I got these for all like $2.50 each. Primal. This one will be for trade because I do have a copy already. In Tekken 4, Good Fighter. I had gotten rid of, I think it's Tekken 4, or maybe I already have Tekken 4. I don't remember. I got rid of Tekken Tag when I first got them. So this one will be for trade too, because I believe I do have another copy of Tekken 4. I feel like I'm rambling today. I'm sorry if I am. Well, I'm always rambling when I do these. My brain scatters everywhere, as does most of us. I picked up, you probably saw, I don't know if you saw this in the video. You may have. I went to the flea market on Sunday, one I go to like once a month. The guy had, as you saw, a file cabinet full of games. And a lot of his games that were marked $10, $15, $20, he said, don't worry about it. They're all $5 a piece. Excuse me. So I was like, cool. So I went through a file cabinet full of games and a bunch of games on the counter. He did 4 for $20, which isn't a bad deal with what I got. I'll show you the ones that I got, and I feel they're all worth $4 a piece. I've been looking for this one for a while. I'm going to have to swap out the case because somebody wrote their name on it, which isn't a big deal because I believe I have cases. But it does suck because they wrote it on the game too. But I think I should be able to get it off. Is Resident Evil Outbreak. So this is going to go with my horror series collection. And As we all know, I collect horror games, and I did not have that one. Sorry for the shaky cam. Next game, Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PS2. I have this on the Xbox as well, but I'm going to keep this one because this is the one I played when I was younger, so I'm going to hang on to this one, and I'm more of a PlayStation guy than an Xbox guy anyway. This next game here, oh geez, I found it Savers. It was sitting by itself. They gave it to me for $1.99. I just recently sold a copy of this as a regular edition for $15, so I think I should be able to make my money back on this one. Is Call of Duty Black Ops, the metal case edition. It's got the booklet, everything. This guy is, if I can hold it, this guy is complete. The disc, I believe, if I remember right, pretty solid condition. A little bit of wear, nothing bad. Should work no problem. These next 3 games were part of the ones I got that were 5 for $20. I saw this one. I know it's not a very expensive game by any means, but I had to get it because 1, horror collector, and 2, who doesn't love Doom? Yes, it's Doom 3, but it's the expansion, Resurrection of Evil. I popped it in, played it for a couple minutes to test it out. It works great. This was complete. It's got the book, everything. I couldn't believe some of these games that I found in the case. A lot of them were, you know, junk games, but there were some decent games in there. I found this one. I tested it out. I don't really care for it, to tell you the truth. It's missing the booklet. This will be for sale or trade, so let me know if you want it. Is Gun Valkyrie. It's kind of a neat game. It's like you're in a suit of some kind after like a world war, and you fly around and you kill aliens and shit. But anyway, this one will be for sale or trade. It's a recouper. I picked it up. It's like a $15-ish game. And this not last game, but this last game that I picked up on Sunday, I can't say I couldn't believe it when I found it, but I was very surprised to see it in that case. It goes for 30 to 40 bucks, as we all know. This is the Platinum Hits version, so maybe more towards the $30 value. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Like I said, I have this on the Xbox as well. I paid $2 for it last time and $4 for it this time. It is complete. It even has maybe a little inserts, so that's kind of cool. So for a total of 2 copies, I paid $6, and they go for 30 to 40 a piece. So you can't beat that. Before I dive into the retro stuff, I picked up 2 Wii controllers with the extensions for basically $1 a piece after the 30% off discount that I had with a lot of stuff that I bought. So these are always nice pickups because I believe they still go for halfway decent money. And the batteries in them are rechargeable batteries, so that was kind of cool. I haven't tested it out to make sure they work, but I'm sure they do. On to the last bunch of games. Like you guys saw, and I already mentioned, my Savers got in a crap ton of Super Nintendo games and a lot of good titles. And a couple of Nintendo 64 games, Game Gear games, and some other stuff. I had to be really picky and choosy because all the games were $10 and up. Unfortunately, they did have a copy of crap, no, I can't think of it. But they had, you guys saw it in the video. They had an expensive game, $115. Which was full-blown retail. Actually, it was even higher than retail on eBay. I'd seen them sell as low as $100. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry I can't think of it off the top of my head. The other game that had been sitting there for almost a week, but somebody, I think, finally snagged it over the weekend, was Super Metroid. I was going to try to talk them down 30% on it, because they said they could do 30% after a couple days. And the manager actually did that for me today on another game, and he's a really cool guy. He always hooks me up with stuff and, you know, chats with me about games. But without further ado, further rambling, I picked up a couple games a week ago Monday. These 2 were together. The only 6 Nintendo 64 games I picked up. Snowboarding 1080. If I could read, that'd be great. This game, I didn't realize when I grabbed it, is apparently worth like 15 to 20 bucks. The new Tetris. It's in really nice condition. There is a little sticker on back, but I should be able to get that off, no problem. It's like a... It's weird. But yeah, that's about a $15 to $20 game right there. I didn't realize it. I just grabbed them because they were cheap, and I knew I could put them with my 64 systems to flip them. These next couple games, I don't even really know what order. I'll leave that one last. I got this one today, actually. It was marked $9.99. He gave me 30% off on it because it's been sitting there about a week. And it's got a little bit of label damage, so he hooked me up. I don't know much about this game. It is an LJN game, so it's probably terrible. But it sells for about $10 to $15, so I got an alright deal on it. Alien 3. I really kind of wanted it because there's not a real lot of horror movie games and stuff like that on the Super Nintendo, so I had to grab that. Another one that they've had sitting there is Cool World, so maybe if it's still there next week, I'll try to pick that up too. Then I got this one, and for some reason it was only marked $6.99. I got it for $5 after discount. And it's Star Fox. So this is a great, obviously, game that a lot of people love. I don't know why this one was marked basically like half a retail than what everything else was. Last time I was there, they've had a copy of this before, and I passed it up, but I couldn't pass it up this time. I got it for 30% off. I think I paid like $8 for it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. This was one of the series I'm missing, because I believe this is actually technically Turtles 5. Right? After this one came after Turtles in Time, or was it? Yeah. So I think this is technically Turtles 5. I don't remember why, or know why I remember that or something. This one I grabbed. I paid like $17 for it, but it's a good deal because it goes for like 35. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. I was glad to pick that up. I've been looking for it for a while, and I felt 17 was an okay price. But watch, I'm probably going to come across it this summer at the flea market, which is fine because I'll pick it up and I'll be able to flip it and turn it into other games. In my last pickup actually came yesterday. A buddy of mine, Grant, if you're watching this, thanks for giving me a heads up. Not on this particular item, but in general. Savers was having, they just put out a ton of games. My buddy Grant was able to get a couple Wii titles, decent Wii titles, and a couple Wii U titles. I'd never seen Wii U titles there. He was able to get like Kirby's Adventure on the Wii U. I think it was a Donkey Kong game on the Wii U. He got Super Mario Galaxy 2. I'm trying to remember these off the top of my head. 2 other games that were on the Wii, and he got them all for like $12. So that was an awesome deal for him. I'm glad he was able to snag those. I like when my friends can snag stuff. Then I went over on my lunch break because I'm like, oh, everything's gonna be out by the time I get out of work. So I ran over there on my lunch break, which is like 2 minutes from where I work, and I went over, grabbed a couple games. I grabbed those PS2 games that I showed you guys, and then they were putting stuff out on the shelf right next to the games at my Savers, anyways. Which is also Value Village, for those that didn't know. I was talking to a friend of mine that I've made through this channel, Marty. He said that he didn't have one in his area. He's out in Washington, so there might be Value Villages out in Washington State. Anyway, so they were putting stuff out next to the games where all the cords go, and where I found a lot of like Nintendo DS's and DSI's and stuff, and they put them all out for $6.99. So any of those is a great deal anyways for $6.99. So I'm digging through the bucket because the girl walked away, and I found this. I first saw a corner of it, and I thought maybe it was a DSi XL. Yeah. But I found this guy sitting there. I'm going to turn it on. If you can't tell what that is by now, or just by looking at the tags there, it is a Nintendo 3DS XL. I found this sitting on the shelf. Well, like I said, it wasn't on the shelf yet. It was just in the barrel. This 3D messes with my eyes, by the way, pretty bad. I don't know why. Non-3D. 3D. I don't know if it's going to show up on the screen there. 3D. Yeah, you can kind of see it. But anyway, I found this guy sitting on the shelf, or in the bucket, and as I was grabbing it, somebody else came over and almost like pushed me out of the way and started grabbing stuff out of the basket. There was nothing else really good in there. There was no charger, but a buddy of mine at work had the charger. I was able to charge it, and this thing fired right up. So I ended up getting this for, after discount, was like $4.89, $5, somewhere around there. So this was a steal and a half, as I'm sure you guys well know. It was dirty. It still is dirty. I got to finish cleaning it up. But the last two sold for about $155 to $160. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I don't really play a lot of handheld games, but to find a 3DS XL for under $5 really was astonishing. I never thought I was going to find one of those. I thought it was going to be another DSi. I've already had some friends of mine be like, I can't believe you found that. That's probably my biggest find in a while for something that I could flip for a large amount of money. I may do it anyways, just because, like I said, I don't play handheld games very much, so it's kind of a waste for me to have it where somebody else can enjoy it. But with that being said, that's about it. That's all my pickups that I've had for about the past 2 weeks. I hope to have some other videos up. I'm going to have a collection video up. Hopefully by the weekend. I might be able to record it tomorrow. I don't know what collection I'm going to do yet, because I did my PS1 collection. I might do my PS2 or PS3 collection, because those are my bigger collections of things that I have that I actually do collect. I might even do my PS4 collection. I don't know yet. But definitely check those out. Check out my other videos. I also like to thank all the new subscribers I've had. I'm up just over 460. And my wife just came home. But with that being said, I lost train of thought. Why did I do this? So check out the other videos. We're at about 460, so I'd like to thank everybody for that. And I hopefully am around 475. I'm going to try to put up the contest video and then close it at 500 and just go from there. And then we'll give away some cool stuff. So that'll give me some time to put together a cool little lot for you guys to get. And thanks for watching. And as always, like, subscribe, and comment. Share the videos as well, because that is a big thing on the new algorithm on YouTube. Wow, I can't think anymore. So with that being said, I will see you guys later. Peace.